Verily I am thy Lord. Put off thy shoes, for thou art in the sacred valley of Tuwa. This was a commandment given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Musa alayhi salam. A similar message is mentioned in the Bible, in the Old Testament, in the book of Exodus, chapter number 3, verse number 5. It says, He, Lord Almighty, says to Moses, draw not nigh hither, take off thy shoes from thy feet, for thou art on sacred grounds. A similar message is repeated in the book of Acts, chapter number 7, verse number 33. The Lord tells to Moses, put off thy shoes from thy feet, for thou art on sacred grounds. And we Muslims, we are even given the option to wear the shoes when we enter the mosque or when we offer salah by our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our beloved Prophet said, but when you wear the shoes, the sole should be clean. And it's mentioned in Abu Dawud, volume number 1, in the book of Salah, Kitab Salah, chapter number 240, hadith number 652, the Prophet said, be different than the Jews, for they always, during prayer, remove their shoes or sandals. It's also mentioned in Abu Dawud, volume number 1, in the Kitab Salah, chapter number 240, hadith number 653, that Amr bin Shuaib, on the authority of his father, said that his grandfather said, I saw the Prophet pray both barefooted and with sandals. The reason we Muslims, we take off our shoes before we enter the mosque or for salah or clean the soles of our shoes is because we are hygienic people. We want to keep our place of worship clean. Before we offer salah, there is a call for prayers. And in different religions, you have different ways of calling people to come to prayer. For example, the Jews, they use the trumpet, as it's mentioned in the Bible. In the book of Numbers, chapter number 10, verses 1 to 3, Lord spake to Moses and told him to make 2 trumpets of silver and to use it to call the assembly. The Christians, they use the church bell. Some tribes, they use the drum. In Islam, we use the human voice. And the call for prayer is called as adhan. And the person who gives the adhan is called a muaddin. The human voice is much more melodious and soothing as compared to the trumpet, bell, or drum. And there is a much better impact on the human being. There are many non-Muslims who have reverted to Islam only by hearing the adhan. They were so impressed with the melodious adhan, which had a tremendous effect on their heart, mind, and soul, that they accepted Islam. But unfortunately, all the adhans that we have in Bombay, they aren't as melodious as they should be. And they cause more inconvenience to the human beings than tranquility. Therefore, I request all the muaddin that they should hear the adhan of the Haramain Sharif, Masjid Nabawi in Medina and Masjid Haram in Makkah, as an example of what an adhan should be like. Besides the adhan being melodious and soothing, it also carries